Today, I want to share with you, I'm going to update, get my camera and everything, set up. This is my old 26-gallon tank that I use to spray my lawn and any other customer's lawn that ask me to do so. And so, in the past, this is my North Star NSQ Series 2271T 12-volt pump. It is the max pressure of 70 psi, and my label here is, I think it's a 2.2 gallons per minute, so it's not a very high volume pump.
Hey everybody, let me jump in here for a quick moment and let you know that I had to cut this video into 3 parts because it was over 40 minutes long, and that's just too long for me. So part 1 is me talking about the parts and everything I use for the sprayer. Part 2 is me building the sprayer, and then part 3 is me actually using the sprayer. So thanks for watching.
But it's enough to spray your lawn, and it's powerful enough to handle what I need to handle. So, but these old parts, I bought this, it was a little kit from Craigslist. This is a little manifold. Came with the pressure gauge, all the bypasses, pressure gauge knob, pressure switch knob, and control valve. And what I'm going to do is replace this with a more updated and higher quality valve. And what's my dog barking at? I'm going to use, let me just show you what I'm going to use. So, I have a 1 3/4 inch hole saw. I have 2 quick connects, 2 female quick connects. I'm going to use these to connect my spray hose. And the other one connects to my boom, because I'm going to use this as a manual sprayer, handheld, where I just kind of walk and spray. And I'm going to use it to connect my boom. I have a boom that I connect onto my zero-turn mower when I'm spraying a large area, or when I'm just being lazy and I don't feel like walking. So what I got is, so those are my quick connects. This is the male portion of the quick connect, and this part is going to stay on the power head. So these babies connect in here, and they allow you to disconnect it quickly just by opening these little clamps. See, now it's securely in there, and when I want to switch it either to the boom or disconnect the whole system, just flip these levers up, boom, comes right out. Now, I got this whole idea. This whole idea comes from a guy named Connor Ward. I believe that's his name. He has a YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link in my description to Connor's page. He built a little push walk behind boom sprayer, and it was awesome. And he used all the parts that I'm using. And he also has a parts list on his page where you can get all the parts you need. And but I'll share you the parts that I bought. share with you the parts that I bought. This is my shipping catalog, my little manifest here. And all my parts came from a company called Spray Smarter. And this is not the complete list. I must have misplaced it. But yeah, I got everything from Spray Smarter. And so, but these are my bulkheads. I got 2 bulkheads. I'm going to, this is a 90-degree elbow. I'm going to use the 1 3/4 hole saw, cut holes in my tank, put these bulkheads down in it, secure it, and just try to make a better quality spraying system. So I have 2 bulkheads. This is my other bulkhead. I was kind of dry fitting everything. That's my other bulkhead. Oops. And this, so I have 2 90s. I may have got 3 90s. I got 2 90s. Got 2 regular straight nipples. And these are 1/2 inch barb fittings. This is a 1/2 inch T. And this is my pressure release valve. And this is going to replace that old manifold piece right there, because this did not work very well. I'm going to take this pressure gauge off and I'm going to put it on this new manifold. I'm going to put it on this new pressure release valve. I'm going to put the pressure gauge right here. And this is going to control how much pressure. This is a 3/4 inch nipple. I got a 3rd straight shot. Hose threaded in and the hose barb on the other end. And I got a ball valve, average ball valve. And this is going to be used to isolate the system when I disconnect the boom or disconnect the hose. Now the way this works is when it's all connected, I can turn that valve off, and this pressure relief valve, when it reaches a certain pressure, allows the excess to come out the bottom here, which I'm going to use that for agitation and mixing in my tank. So those are my parts. Now I have to, so now I need to figure out where on my tank I'm going to cut my holes. So let me get some of this crap out the way. Disconnect some of this. So I need to disassemble some of this. I'm going to reuse this in my screen. I'll use it. Okay. All right, I got everything dry fitted together. And for my hose, I'm just going to reuse some of the hose that I had on the original system. Mainly that high quality rubber hose, rubber black hose that I had. So I'm going to drill 2 holes with the hose saw. I'm going to drill one here. I'm going to drill one here. And this is my suction or my inlet side. This is going to go in here like this. And then when it sucks out, I'm going to hook up my strainer. It's going to come out of the tank through the strainer. I'm going to have to get a larger strainer because this one's a bit small. I mean, it does the trick, but it's a bit small. So I'm going to get a larger inline strainer. But for now, this one's going to have to do. So it's going to come out of the tank through the strainer into the pump. Once it discharges from the pump, and my other hose drilled here, this unit, pressure release valve, gauge, T, 90-degree fitting, straight fitting, straight fitting. This is going to go in the tank. I'm going to connect another piece of hose to this. This is going to be my recirculation overpressure discharge line. So that's going to discharge back into the tank, give me a little bit of circulation. The inlets for the pressure release valve will go here, comes in here, builds up my pressure, set my pressure here, discharges on this side. So this side, I'm going to install my valve. So when I close this valve, then the system will just recirculate. It'll just keep recirculating. This pump is never going to go off. It'll only go off if I have the valve shut and my trigger not depressed. Then the pressure will build up. And no, the pump won't go off because the pressure will continue to be released back into the tank. So the pump's just going to keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. And that part I don't like. But I have my battery here. This is just my little wagon, garden wagon. I have my Duracell Ultra deep cycle 12 volt battery here, 35 amp hour. So I keep that charged to power my pump. And when I am hooked up to my mower, I use a different battery. But at the end of my discharge line, I'm going to have my male quick connect so that I could easily connect it to either my boom system or my handheld spray system. One of these will go onto the booms, to the supply line for the boom. The other one will go onto my 50-foot hose with my regular garden sprayer because I haven't found me a good handheld sprayer with multiple fittings, because I'm going to use this system to spray my pre-emergent, my post-emergent. I'm going to use it to, so my prodiamine, my 4-speed. I also use Biofin when I'm spraying bugs. So my prodiamine will go through here. So I need a handheld trigger that I can adjust to as fine as I can find for when I'm spraying weed killer. Because in weeds you need contact. You need contact on the vegetation, so it'll kill the weed. But when fertilizing pre-emergent, you need soil contact. It needs the bigger droplets need to get to the soil, so it can get mixed into your soil with your pre-emergent and your post-emergent. Your pre-emergent and your fertilizer, so it can do its things from the root up.